In 1986, these packs cost less than $1. Today, this box is worth $3,500, and we're about to rip it open now, hunting for the elusive $66,000 Jerry Rice rookie card.
My name is Jeff Wilson. By day, I invest in tech companies, and at night, I invest in sports cards. Join me and my team as we help you profit from the hobby we all love.
Hello, sports card investors! And for those of you watching on Super Bowl Sunday, happy Super Bowl Sunday! I am super excited about the big game tonight, and I figured what better way to celebrate than ripping one of the most iconic football boxes of all time. This is 1986 Topps football. And wow, what a box of football cards this is. And just to show you the cards we're chasing today in this box, I brought up the Sports Card Investor app, the free Sports Card Investor app here on the screen, and you can see Jerry Rice, rookie card. This is the iconic one. This is the card that if you get it in perfect condition, PSA 10, which is very hard to get, it's worth $66,000. But he's not the only guy who's got a really expensive, valuable rookie card in this product. You've got Steve Young. You've got Boomer Esiason's rookie card. Walter Payton, not his rookie, but the Walter Payton cards in high grade can be pretty valuable as well. Andre Reed's rookie card. Bernie Kosar's rookie card. The Fridge's rookie card, William Perry. You've got Reggie White. Reggie White, the all-time great Reggie White, his rookie card. You've got Ernest Byner's rookie cards in there. Some of these other guys like Elway and Lott and Dorsett, it's not their rookies, but their cards can still be quite valuable in PSA 10 condition. Bruce Smith, it's Bruce Smith's rookie card as well. Guys, let's get ripping and see how many of these we can find right now. All right, guys, here we go. Let's cut this open. Normally, a box cutter would do, but I think this big pair of scissors adds a little bit to the drama. This box is, of course, certified by the Baseball Card Exchange as authentic. These boxes right now, there's some of them listed on eBay as of the filming of this video for around $4,000 is what a lot of these boxes are listed for if you want to pick up your own. They include gum. They include gum. If I hit a perfect condition Jerry Rice rookie card, maybe I'll even eat a piece of 1986 gum. We will see. Of course, back in 1986, you got a lot of packs and you got a lot of cards. I mean, products today, they don't look this way. You don't open up a box today of any product and get this many packs and this many cards, but you did back in 1986. So it's kind of fun to open these throwback products. And guys, we're gonna start opening and going through these real quick since we've got a lot of cards to go through, but I'm gonna stop at any of those key rookies. 1986 Topps is such a famous set, not just because of that incredible rookie class. All those guys I just mentioned, oh, look at the gum stuck to the back of this card. Wow, wouldn't that be something to eat? It's a famous set not just because of all the rookies, but it's famous also because of the design. People love the design of 1986 Topps, the fact that you've got kind of the field, green design. It's kind of a fun, funky, colorful design, which was, kind of new for Topps at the time. They hadn't done a lot of really colorful designs in the previous years of the football products. They were a little more plain. So I'm encouraged right off the bat. So a lot of these cards suffer from centering issues, which you can see this card does have a centering issue, right? This is more left to right and more top to bottom. So this card would not grade in a perfect condition, and very few of these cards would grade in a perfect condition. That's why that Jerry Rice PSA 10, which sells for $66,000, the last sale of that card is so difficult to find in perfect condition. There's only 60 of them that have ever scored that condition. And this pack, well, that one actually is much better centered. So, some of these might have an opportunity, but a lot of these would not have an opportunity. There's Andre Reed. He's one of the great rookies from this set. So that one is definitely worth sleeving up. And we'll take a look at the value of what some of these cards are as we go in the condition that I'm pulling them in. But overall, the condition of these cards is pretty nice. Now, these cards do also sometimes suffer from print defects. That's another reason why they're often not perfect. And if you look at this Andre Reed card, you can see right up there in the corner, there's a print dot. So that right there would prevent that card potentially from getting a perfect grade. And that's what makes the perfect grades of these cards so elusive and difficult to get. All right, and then these ones over here were kind of stuck together in the middle of the pack. So you can see when you get cards stuck together like that, unfortunately, you know what it can do when you peel them apart. That's another difficult thing about opening up old products like this. You know, the packs are oftentimes kind of mangled together, or, you know, the cards are sometimes mangled together. Say, look at this one. There's actually an Eric Dickerson on the back here. It has a crease and it has surface damage because of the gum. You can see the gum stain on the back, and the front of it has surface damage. So I'm going to just place this one to the side. I don't want it to take the chance that if we actually have any cards that are in very good condition, that I you know, have one of those cards with the gum get onto it. So hey, there's a Boomer Esiason rookie card. So these cards are actually really well centered for 1986 Topps cards. This is a well-centered 1986 Topps card. A lot of them are not as well-centered as this one is. So that's a really good sign for this box. Now, one of the challenges though, look at that. Got a little tiny print dot right there. You got a little tiny print dot right there. You got a tiny, tiny print dot right there. You got a tiny print dot right there. So those are the types of things that unfortunately, even though that one is very well-centered, are going to prevent it from getting a perfect grade. But as we go, there's Jaws. As we go, hopefully we're going to find some that are in really good shape. There's a William Perry rookie card. All right, so we're already hitting a lot of the big name rookies from this product, and we're only 2 packs in. So that's really encouraging. That's exciting. This William Perry rookie card, not very well centered. As you can see, it is moved down on the card and a little bit to the right. So that's going to prevent that one from getting a perfect grade, but doesn't matter. These are still really, really cool cards. There are some of these cards, guys, for people who like to collect complete sets, which people did a lot more of back in the 80s, right? Collecting complete sets of cards was what a lot of people went for. Some of these cards, if you want to get a complete set in perfect condition, some of these cards have populations as low as Pop 4 in PSA 10 condition. You know, some of these cards like Singletary and Dwight Clark, even really good condition, are very, very valuable. Some of these cards, as I said, Pop 4 in PSA 10 condition, which makes it almost impossible to get the complete set in Pop 10 condition, right? In PSA 10 condition, because the population counts are so low on some of these cards. Which means that if you ever were to assemble, well, first of all, there can't ever be more than 4 complete PSA 10 sets of 1986 Topps for that reason. Because there's certain cards only, at least one of the cards is just a pop of 4 in PSA 10. So there can only ever be 4 of those sets out there, and probably there's not even 4 of those assembled. I know there's at least 1 assembled because I went back and looked in eBay's search history and found that one person had sold a complete set of 1986 Topps a number of years ago, all in PSA 10 condition. So at least one of them exists. You know, actually, I think he is actually the guy. I think his PSA 10 is only a Pop 4. I think Jay Hilgenberg's PSA 10 is only a Pop 4. This one, certainly not getting a PSA 10 with that gum on the back. Definitely not going to be doing that. All right, guys, I'm looking for that Jerry Rice card. That's a nice John Elway. That's a pretty nicely conditioned, nicely centered John Elway there. That's exciting. I'm a big Elway fan. He was the guy I liked the most growing up. He was my childhood football hero, John Elway, Denver Broncos. Of course, I went through a lot of pain being a Broncos fan in the 80s. You know, great seasons followed by an absolute collapse in the Super Bowl. And that was my childhood. My childhood was rooting for the Broncos. Don't ask me why, because I'm not from Colorado. I'm not from Denver. There's a Walter Payton. Those can be very valuable, again, in high grade, but very, very off-center, big print defect on the helmet right there. So that's not a very nice copy of that Walter Payton card. But I grew up liking the Broncos. I think I just really, really liked John Elway. I grew up in Florida, and of course at that time we had the Bucs and the Dolphins. And I wasn't down in South Florida though, so the Bucs were, I guess what you would say would be my hometown team. But the Bucs were really, really bad. They were really bad the whole time I was growing up. So I think as a result of that, I was just really focused on, I don't know, just John Elway. I just love John Elway. And then that caused me to love the Denver Broncos. And I was also a big college football fan, big Florida Gator fan, huge Florida Gator fan. And Ricky Nattiel, who was a wide receiver for the Gators, he went to the Denver Broncos and was part of some of those Super Bowl teams. So that was exciting for me as well. Another reason for me to like the Broncos. Man, those cards stuck together in the middle. Those are rough. Ronnie Lott's all-time great. Very good copy of that Ronnie Lott card, guys. That one is really nicely centered. That is a good Ronnie Lott card. Not his rookie card, but again, any star player, if you can get a high grade, it can still be worth a lot of money. There's the Ronnie Lott right there. Okay. Man, tell me in the comments if you guys open packs of 86 Topps, if that's something that you guys did as a kid. Does this bring back memories? I did. But I was much more focused on baseball. I was into cards in the 80s. And I actually have some 86 Topps that I had opened up, right when it came out. Fridge, there's the Fridge's rookie card. Not in great condition, but there's his rookie card. Dan Marino, not his rookie card. His rookie was 84 Topps, but still nicely conditioned Dan Marino cards can do pretty well. And there's Boomer Esiason's rookie card. Very cool. Go ahead and sleeve that one up as well. Yeah, I opened up a lot of cards in 86, and I still have some of these 86 Topps cards in an album, in an old album. I put together an album of 86 Topps cards that I put together, I guess it would have been in second grade in 1986. And I was buying 86 Topps football in second grade. Man, I'm going to give up on that gum. That gum is stuck on that one forever. Still haven't found the man yet. And by the man, I mean Jerry Rice. That's who we are really going for. Wilbur Marshall, Florida Gator, there you go. Mike Singletary, by the way, we just passed a Mike Singletary card. I shouldn't just pass by him. He was a star. I'm not going to attempt to take apart the Howie Long and Ernest Biner cards. Another Walter Payton, also a bit off-center with that same print issue that the other one had. But yeah, I remember ripping this when I was a kid. More baseball though. I ripped a lot of 86 Topps baseball, and then especially like 87, 88, 89 Topps baseball. Of course, a lot of people did. That's why that was the junk wax there, right? There was a lot of it to be had out there. But football wasn't as popular to collect in the 80s. And basketball was certainly not popular to collect in the 80s. Another Elway there. That's a nicely conditioned Elway. Joe Montana, badly off-centered. But our first Joe Montana card that we've come across, so that's pretty cool. And Anthony Munoz, Wes Chandler there. All right. Still looking for Jerry Rice. And we haven't hit Steve Young either yet, have we, guys? That's another big one, right? I really like Steve Young. I don't know if you guys watch him on ESPN and watch his commentary, but I actually think Steve is, I really like him. I like his commentary. I like his persona. I would love to have one of his rookie cards. Jim McMahon. Let's see, this was the year the Bears won the Super Bowl, right? 86? I believe that was the Super Bowl year. So there you go, Jim McMahon. Super Bowl victor. Very cool. Marcus Allen, all-time great running back. Oh, that one didn't actually stick together. That's cool. Opening these cards brings back memories. What do you think? I'm curious to hear from you guys. What is the set that you think you opened the most of? Out of all sets of all time, what is the set that you guys open the most of? Rip the most packs of? Let me know in the comments. That's actually going to be really interesting to see what people say on this one. I'm curious. Of course, there's probably some people watching who only got back into sports cards recently. So their answer may be, 2022 Prism or something like that, right? Which would be, is kind of cool. Reggie White, there you go. That's one of the big cards. That's the Reggie White rookie card. Absolute legend. Not in great condition. You got surface issues. You got some dimples on the surface. I actually thought that was a corner issue, but I just realized that's actually just the pattern of the white stripes. But it does have some surface issues. It's not the best centered card, but nonetheless, it's pretty sweet to have a Reggie White rookie card. Sammy Winder. I'd say what I probably ripped the most of as a kid, 1990 Donruss baseball. I ripped a ton of 1990 Donruss baseball. That kind of iconic, red design around the border of the cards. It was a very flashy design, for the time. I was just like peak kid collecting in 1990. Eric Dickerson. That's actually a really nice Dickerson. Look at that. Nicely centered. I don't see, I guess there's a small print out there, but nothing. That was a pretty nice Dickerson card, really. Cool. Yeah, 90 Donruss, I would say, was probably the one that I ripped the most. 90 Donruss baseball. Of course, those cards are really not worth anything today. I was, of course, hunting for Ken Griffey Jr. Opened up a bunch of 89 Upper Deck, but that was an expensive pack at the time. 1989 Upper Deck baseball. Nice Lawrence Taylor there. That was an expensive pack at the time to open up 89 Upper Deck. And I never found the Ken Griffey Jr. card. Never got one out of a pack. Never got one out of a pack. And to this day, still have never gotten one. I actually opened up a box of 89 Upper Deck baseball recently over the summer, this past summer. I had the opportunity to go out to Burbank Sports Cards out in Burbank, California, one of the iconic sports card shops in the country. And Rob, the card father, who owns the shop, was there. It's a nice door set. It's a really nice door set. So I'm just curious, like something like this Tony Dorsett, right? That's one of the nicer cards that I pulled. I guess it's got maybe a little bit of edge fraying, so that might not be like a perfect 10 type of card. But I'm just curious what this would go for, right? So here, I've just loaded up Market Movers here. Let's type in Tony Dorsett, 1986 Topps into Market Movers. And so here's all of his. So here you go. So if I were to get a PSA 10 on that Dorsett, that is only a population of 12. Unbelievable. Most recently sold for a little bit over $1,000. Now a PSA 9 is only worth $61, right? Probably still worth grading. I don't know that one would get a 10, but I think it would have a pretty decent shot at a 9, really. I mean, it's actually a pretty nice copy of the card. So I don't know. What do you guys think? You think that could at least get a 9? Let me know what you think in the comments. But like, look at this. So if I look at let's look at the 10 and let's look at the 9. I'm going to put these on a chart here in Market Movers, and let's zoom out over the last year. So there's very few sales of these cards. Like we're looking at a year worth of the chart here, and there's only over the last year there's only been 2 sales of the 10. One at $1,200 and one at $1,000. And the 9. There was one about a year ago, a little over, or let's see, actually no, just a handful of months ago at $64, and then another at $61. So there just haven't been a ton of sales of these cards, at least that we've recorded in Market Movers. This is a card that we added more newly into Market Movers recently. But I mean, even the 9 is a population, let's see, the 9 is a population of 63, and the 10 is a population of 12. That just shows how difficult it was to get high grades in these 1986 Topps cards. Because as you can see, coming out of the pack, a lot of them have the centering issues, a lot of them have surface issues, a lot of them have print issues, but they're really cool. They're cool cards. Cool design. And you know, in a sense, the fact that the cards have those types of issues make it all the more special, right? All the more special to get, I should say, a really well-graded card. This one's over here. I mean, that's why the PSA 10s and even the PSA 9s of certain players can go for a lot less. Ernest Biner rookie card. All right, there we go. And that's a nice Ernest Biner rookie card. So by the way, guys, earlier when the show opened, I showed the Sports Card Investor app. I was kind of flicking through it to show all of these 1986 Topps cards, just to give you guys a look at them. That Sports Card Investor app is free, and it gives you the most recent sale price of all of these cards. So if you're curious to kind of dive into this set and other sets a little bit yourself, go get that Sports Card Investor app. Man, I'm making a mess here of my piles on this desk now. It's crazy how many cards you get in these boxes. Like, it's so much different than boxes today. We're just not used to it. We're not used to handling this many cards today. Goodness. But yeah, that Sports Card Investor app, guys, it's free in the App Store. Just go to the App Store on your phone, search Sports Card Investor. It's totally free. And you can go to any year and any set. We have tons and, oh, boom! Boom! Oh, wow, guys, that's really nicely conditioned too. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. Guys, that's nice. Holy smokes, that's nice. I mean, that's pretty well centered. Maybe not 100% perfect. I see no print effects. Wow. That's massive. Maybe a little bit of surface issue right there. Is that corner a little soft? No, that corner is not soft. That's just the white from the field pattern. Tiny little bit of edge fraying, which they may not even discount for. Sometimes they don't with certain sets, if that's common. Guys, this is one of the nicest Jerry Rice pack-pulled rookie cards that I have ever seen. And I just pulled this card out of a box of 1986 Topps football. Wow. Happy Super Bowl Sunday to me, guys. That's awesome. I'm super excited about this one. I'm going to get this one off to grading for sure. I'm not saying it's going to get it, I'm not saying it's going to get a 10. I mean, it really, it's almost impossible to get a 10 these days on these types of cards, right? PSA is really scrutinizes any type of card like this. Let's take a look at the back. Beautiful card. Beautifully conditioned. Wow. The back looks like it is perfectly centered. I mean, perfectly centered. And the front of the card, it's damn near perfectly centered, guys. That is a beautiful Jerry Rice rookie card. I cannot wait to get this to grading. Wow, I am super stoked about that, guys. That is the nicest Jerry Rice rookie I've ever pulled out of one of these 86 Topps packs by far. Let me go back to market movers here. I'm just curious. 1986 Topps, Jerry Rice. So a PSA 8 is doing $211. A PSA 9, guys, I think that's got a real shot, is $1,800 for a PSA 9. I think it's got a real shot. Let's look at that. Let's look at the graph of that PSA 9 in market movers. So let me get the Dorsets off here. So we're just looking at the Rice. Let me look at this one over the last 180 days. You can see it's been bouncing around. This is looking, let's look over the last year. So over the last year, it's been bouncing around anywhere between $2,500. Let's see, the high on it was up to about $2,800. Most recently, it's kind of hitting $1,900, $1,800. PSA 9 population on that card. Actually, there's over 1,000 of those in PSA 9, but it's still that valuable. Guys, that has got a shot. Wow. Wow. Let's look at that one more time. Pretty cool. Hey, if I hit one more of those, I more than pay for the box, right? Which is, by the way, hard to do. Like whenever you're ripping old wax like this, most of the time, you're not gonna get the value back out of the box on cards. Like don't open up a box of old cards and expect that you're gonna find a card like that in that kind of condition. Like that normally does not happen. Normally, opening up old boxes, you know, it's like opening up a box of 86 Fleer and thinking that you're gonna find a Jerry Rice. Man, that's a nice Marcus Allen too. Michael Jordan, 86 Fleer basketball. It's like opening up a box of 86 Fleer basketball and thinking that you're gonna find a Michael Jordan in PSA 10 condition. You will find a Michael Jordan. In fact, every box of 86 Fleer basketball, most of them have between 3 and 4 Michael Jordan. So yes, if you open up a box of 86 Fleer basketball, which I think those right now on the market are going for around $100,000. $100,000 for a sealed box of 1986 Fleer basketball cards. If you open up a box, Ernest Biner rookie, that's a nice one too, guys. Nice. If you open up a box of 1986 Fleer basketball for $100,000, the PSA 10 Jordans right now on the market, I think are going for about $170,000, $180,000. So if you think, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get 4 Jordans in the box, and I've got a shot at one or more of them being, $180,000 cards, no, you don't really have much of a shot. I mean, occasionally it happens. Occasionally somebody will open up a box of 86 Fleer and they will get a 10. There are still some 10s being handed out. Like every year, if you look at the PSA 10 population counts on that 86 Fleer Jordan, you will see that the population, the PSA 10 population, which is I think somewhere around 320 right now, it will go up by 3 or 4 a year, something like that. So occasionally people will open up a box or find, of course, an old card in a collection that's not graded and get a PSA 10. But 99% of the time, you're gonna open up that box, you're gonna find the 3 or 4 Jordans, and they're gonna have no chance of a PSA 10 because they're gonna have centering issues, they're gonna have surface issues, all that kind of stuff, which affects those old cards. Oh, Carl Mecklenburg. So that's actually Carl Mecklenburg's rookie year too. That's a Carl Mecklenburg rookie card. So that one's worth sleeving. We hadn't found that one yet. That's a cool one. I think that might be the only big rookie card from this product that we had not yet found. Oh, wait a minute, Steve Young. We haven't found Steve Young yet, have we? So we got a Jerry Rice. That's incredible. Now we got to get a Steve Young. Actually, you know what? I'd like another Jerry Rice, especially with how well conditioned some of these cards are. Whew, give me another Jerry Rice. Let me have a shot at a couple of PSA 9s, or gosh, maybe I get crazy lucky on a PSA 10. And let me make my money back off this box. That would be incredible. So guys, I was saying earlier, when we opened up the show, I was showing you the Sports Card Investor app. It's got all of these 86 Topps football cards in it, as well as cards from over 1 million cards from all kinds of different years. You can go to the App Store on your phone and you can search for Sports Card Investor in the App Store and download that app. It's totally free. Just go get that. It's real cool. Fun app to browse around. Also, you can find really, really good deals on cards by using the Sports Card Investor app. It has a shopping feature that gets you that lets you find really, really excellent deals on cards. Best price available on various cards on the market. And then the other thing I've been showing during the episode was Market Movers. That's where you're seeing the charts and graphs on the screen. So Market Movers is our advanced sports card data analytics and collection tracking product here at Sports Card Investor. That's a nice Roger Craig. He's a big part of those, big part of those very famous 49ers teams in the 1980s. So anyway, Market Mover. So if you want to actually track your collection, and if you want to closely watch the price movement of sports cards, understand what your collection is worth, and how the price of your collection is changing on a daily basis, then that's what Market Movers is for. It's only $9.99 per month, and in fact, your first 7 days are free. And it's both on desktop as well as the mobile phone. So go check that out as well. And to check out Market Movers, you just go to sportscardinvestor.com and you click Market Movers in the main menu bar. So again, sportscardinvestor.com, click Market Movers in the main menu bar. And you can track your whole collection of market movers. It's a really, really great product for tracking your collection, seeing what different cards are worth, all that kind of stuff. So once again, the Sports Card Investor app and market movers are what I use to track everything going on in the sports card market and to track my collection. All right, Gary Danielson, there you go. All right, Marcus Allen, Anthony Munoz, legend. It's hard to become a legend as an offensive lineman, but Munoz is indeed that. He truly was that. Absolutely incredible. Okay, guys, we still have, I don't know, probably a little over 10 packs to go here. We are still looking for a Steve Young rookie card. We've not found one of those yet. And we are looking for another Jerry Rice. Please bring us another Jerry Rice, because the first Jerry Rice was incredible. Absolutely incredible. So now I would love another Jerry Rice or a Steve Young. Do you think the football gods can make that happen here on Super Bowl Sunday? I'm recording this, of course. This is going out, I should say, on our channel the morning of Super Bowl Sunday. Joe Theismann with a little gum stuck to the back of him. Oh, actually, no. He doesn't have gum stuck to the back of him. Ed Murray has gum stuck to the back of him. Joe Theismann does not. Got to protect the quarterback, right? Especially from Lawrence Taylor. If Lawrence Taylor's rushing around the edge, you got to protect the quarterback. So yeah, this is the morning of Super Bowl Sunday. A great Super Bowl scheduled for tonight. Really excited about it. Have no idea who's going to win. Of course, by the time some of you are watching this, the Super Bowl will be old news. But the Super Bowl tonight is the Chiefs and the Eagles. I think it's going to be a really good game. Excited for it for sure. I love, football's gotten so good in recent years where there is not a dominant team. Back in the 80s, back in this era and the 90s, it was all about dominant franchises. The 49ers were dominant. The Cowboys were dominant when you got into the early 90s. You had the Steelers that were dominant in the 70s. The Broncos were dominant for a stretch as well in the 90s. Of course, the Bills were dominant, but didn't actually win a Super Bowl, but they had a very, very dominant, they dominated the AFC. So it really felt like this era of football was all about the dominant franchise, whereas today's era of football seems to be much more about parity. Personally, I think today's era of football is much more exciting. I don't really miss these days. I know some people do. Some people are nostalgic for the dynasty teams. I mean, of course, we had a crazy dynasty in the Patriots for a while in this, new era, but they have fallen off for sure. And now, the last few seasons, you've been going into each season really not knowing who's going to win the Super Bowl. You went into the playoffs this year really having no clue who was going to win the Super Bowl. I mean, the preseason favorite were the Bills. They didn't get it done. Nobody really saw the Eagles coming. I mean, go back to the beginning of the season, preseason, the Eagles, no one was giving the Eagles a shot, and yet they're in the Super Bowl. The Chiefs, of course, have been a great team in the AFC, but they've only won one title, so you can't hang a dynasty tag on the Chiefs right now. Especially, I mean, they lost last year, to the Bengals and Joe Burrow, and they almost lost this year to the Bengals and Joe Burrow, but they toughed it out. That was a great game. So, oh, there we go. We got it, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Young rookie card. I was looking for that one. Unfortunately, unlike the Jerry Rice, this one is not well centered. You can see right off the bat there, so much more space at the bottom of the card. So this one's, maybe like a PSA 7, PSA 6 with that type of centering, I think. Maybe even PSA 5. Like, how far does that fall because of the centering? It falls pretty far. It might be down to like a PSA 5 or something like that because of that centering, 5 or 6. So not the Steve Young rookie card I was hoping for, but still cool that we got a Steve Young. We could get another one. We could get another one. Let's not give up the fight yet. We've still got, 8 packs remaining, guys. So hopefully we'll get a little lucky here in our last 8 packs. I'd really, really love another Jerry Rice card. I mean, that Jerry Rice that I got was so beautiful, guys. Man, what a thrill. What a thrill to open up an old box like this and actually to be pleasantly surprised. Passing leaders, Ken O'Brien, isn't that funny? 85, Ken O'Brien was a passing leader. It is fun to open up an old box like this and be pleasantly surprised with the condition of the cards. Because sometimes you're disappointed, right? I mean, think about it, guys. This box has been around for now close to 40 years, right? For 37 years, this box has existed. It has sat around unopened for 37 years. You know what, guys? I might have to eat a piece of gum at the end of this. I did say at the beginning that I would chew a piece of gum if I found a really well-conditioned Jerry Rice rookie card. Well, I found a really well-conditioned Jerry Rice rookie card. So, I don't know. Guess I got to eat some gum. Man, I'm excited to get that card off to PSA and see what they give it. I'd be real happy with a 9. I'm not under the illusion that the card's going to get a 10, but I'd be real happy with a 9. But man, can I add a second one here? Would love to add a second one. Oh, Vance Johnson. He was one of my guys on those Denver Broncos teams that I loved as a kid. I remember him. Man. They had a good thing. They had a good wide receiver core there with Elway in the 80s. Vance Johnson was special. Probably a guy who's not really remembered very much anymore, but he was special. Oh, man. Oh, no, that's okay. I was lamenting that oh, no. Oh, no. I got another Steve Young. Oh, it's totally destroyed. I got another Steve Young rookie card. This one still not wonderfully centered, but better centered than the last one, but totally destroyed with the gum having, totally stained the card and completely bled through the front of the card as well. Damn. That stinks. I did get another Bruce Smith rookie card, so that one is at least a little bit better. That's painful. I wanted a second Jerry Rice or a second Steve Young there, and I got one. But unfortunately, my second Steve Young was the last card in the pack, so it had all of the gum damage on it. Man, that stinks. That stinks. All right, guys, 4 packs left to go. Can I get some late pack mojo here? Packs are now all over the table here. It's incredible. all the cards you get. Steve Largent, there you go. He was a playmaker back in the day. Ray Guy, one of the best punters of all time. Man, you don't really see cards for punters much anymore, do you? There you go, Super Bowl. Bears 46, Patriots 10. That's what I had referenced earlier. I remember watching that game as a kid. I remember watching the Fridge score the touchdown. You guys remember that? Did you watch that Super Bowl? I remember watching that Super Bowl. The Super Bowls of that 80s era, they were not very interesting. Most of those games were blowouts. Like, we were not getting close Super Bowls. It's much different today. Like, Super Bowls recently, they've all been pretty compelling. The games have been close. They've been good watches, Hopefully we get another good watch tonight. Hopefully the Chiefs-Eagles turns out to be a battle. I think it will be. Like, I don't even know who to predict. Who do you guys think is going to win? Let me know in the comments, but don't comment after the game's over. Let's keep this legit here. Give me your score prediction for tonight in the comments. I'd love to see if somebody gets the score right on. I'll send you one of these cards. Maybe I'll send you that Bruce Smith rookie card or something of that nature. Tony Eason. But you can't predict. I'm going to see when your comments are now. So if you put it in after the game, it's not going to count. All right. Bernie Kosar rookie. There we go. Bernie Kosar. Have we gotten a Kosar rookie yet? I don't remember. That might be our first Bernie Kosar rookie. There's so many packs, it's hard to remember what we've gotten and what we haven't gotten. All right, last pack, guys. Last pack mojo. One last chance to hit the Jerry Rice. And then I'm going to eat a piece of gum. And then potentially go die. We'll see what 1986 gum. I ate a lot of this gum back in 1986. I did. I don't think it's going to be quite as good today. All right, guys, here we go. Last pack mojo. Drum roll. Wish me luck. Please, please, please. Please, please, please. Please, please, please. Where's Jerry? Where's Jerry? Where's Jerry? Last card. Where's Jerry? Ah, didn't get Jerry, but hey, you know, we end with another rookie card. We end with another Bernie Kosar rookie card. Not bad, guys. Not bad, but there was absolutely one star card in that box. And you guys know what it is. Let me show you all the rookie cards that we got in this box here. So we got Boomer, Bernie, Andre Reed, got another Bernie, Bruce Smith, Steve Young, Mecklenburg, Biner. These are all rookie cards. And then, guys, there's the star of the show. A wonderfully conditioned Jerry Rice. Look at that card. Beauty. Ernest Biner, rookie. Oh, we already put one of those up there. Reggie White, rookie. Another Boomer. Ronnie Lott. John Elway. Not a rookie, but still a cool Elway. William Perry was a rookie, too. So all of these are rookies. All right, guys. I did it with a Rice. I did it with a Rice. I got what I wanted. Here it is, guys. Take a look at this old 1986 gum. You guys ready? Oh my God. That just crackled. I don't know if the mic picked that up. Oh, I gotta go spit this out. It's awful. Appreciate you guys watching. Oh my God. Okay. Like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe. Get the free Sports Card Investor app in the App Store right now. Check out Market Movers. SportsCardInvestor.com. Oh my God, I didn't even get sick. SportsCardInvestor.com, click Market Movers in the main menu bar. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Bye.